Hi all, this is Balaji, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology. And today we are going to discuss about scanning electron microscope. And before that, we have discussed already like shape memory alloy, like what is shape memory alloy, what are the kind of materials will be using the shape memory alloy, like for the high temperature for high temperature rates and low temperature rates like martensite as like in another one austenite, like how we can tend to the original position, what are the heat, what are the sources like heat and cooling, and then where it can be used, like applications like medical applications and then mechanical applications. And today I already said about we are going to discuss about scanning electron microscope. Okay, the scanning electron microscope, it's a type of electron microscope that produce the images for the simple scanning surface with the first beam of electrons. Okay, uh, like electrons which will be interact with the atoms and producing the various signals of containing information about the topography, which means about the top surface of internal surface, any surface about the material and composition of sample. Okay, electron beam scan the it's a raster scan pattern, and also it's a position, the position of the beams combined with the intensity of a detected signal to produce an image. Okay, so we can see in our screen we'll be having some like how we can measure the electron material image by using the scanning electron microscope. If you have some kind of anodic part and then lens and then some kind of focus points and electron gun points. Okay, so basically the electron scan microscope is highly versatile technique used for the to use to obtain high resolution images to detailed surface information about of samples. Okay, it's a type of electron microscope that uses the focused beam of electrons to scan the surface of a specimen to generate the images to a much greater resolution compared to optical microscopes. Okay, so it may be given the resolution around nanometer level to several nanometers. Okay, the scanning electron microscope process is focused about the electrons to surface of samples to collect the different signals by producing the specialization detectors. Okay, the electrons are in the beam. So you can see in the screen the electrons will become from the electron guns, and beam interact with the atoms. I already said about, because the electron will which is going to interact with the atoms of the material, and also and then it will be giving the original internal spaces, I mean internal images topography of the material. Okay, so the electrons are being interact with the atoms within the sample that are producing the various signals that can be used for obtain information about the surface topography composition, and then it will be giving the real time and the external monitor using like we have some kind of softwares, and then by using softwares we can be getting it. Okay, like um we have some scattering positions like secondary electron detectors and then backscattered electron detector. Two most common types of detector, which is high resolution imaging as of the SEM analysis. Okay, like macro analysis of surface composition can be assessed using energy dispersive X-ray spectrography like EDS detectors. Okay, the unique configuration of the SEM will be ultimately determined its resolution or available even imaging modes. Okay, the wide range of solid material can be directly analyzed using SM biological materials, and insulation samples often require specialized images. Okay, such as low vacuum or low kV imaging to reduce the surface charging between the image to resulting the samples of can be coated with a thin layer gold and platinum to minimizing charging. Okay, so then why to use the electrons instead of light of microscope? Okay, giving the sufficient light of the human eye can be distinction difference between the 2 points spaces 0.2 mm apart from the without any aid of additional lens. Okay, the distance called resolving power and resolving solution of the eye. Okay, so and the lens can be assembly of the lens, and it may be microscope can be used for magnifying the distance and then enable the eye to see the points so much closer to than 0.22 mm. Okay, So these are the some points about the electron scope, scanning electron microscope. We have a basic principle. The electron gun is going to the strike into the object atom, and will be getting the some kind of images about the material, about the topography of the material, and then we can analyze the material, some kind of application, software applications. Okay. We can get the some images. So these are about the scanning electron microscope, and also we having some anodic part, and then electron gun, and some two kind of detectors, like electron detector, and then we have some base stage. Okay. So these about the sim, and the remaining topics we can see in our next